Yo, what's going on, guys? Evan Tanaka here, back with another video. In today's video, I'll be telling you guys the best clutch time lineups to run to help you guys win some more games in clutch time. We're gonna have like budget teams, like mid-level teams, like 30, 40k, 50k per player, something like that. Obviously, you guys can see on the screen, this is a really good team. If you have this good of a team, of course, I'd recommend you run it. But I'm gonna talk about other different MT price points so everyone can get involved and I can help out everybody in one single video. Before we get into the video though, if you guys are new here, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe down below. I post 3 to 4 My Team videos every single day and give you guys some of the best My Team content on the platform. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. Before we actually get into the video, I want you guys to comment down below your guys' clutch time teams. So what 5 players are you guys running in clutch time, and let me know what you would want to improve about it or what you like about your squad. Just let me know in the comment section down below, and maybe leave your MT amount and I can give you guys some suggestions in the comment section down below. The first team we're going to talk about is just going to be like a budget team. So we're going to try to use free cards or super cheap cards. So I want to go look for some diamond point guards. I have one guy in my mind, and that's going to be Stephen Curry. He's really good in clutch time because he's a very good 3-point hunter, and the name of the game is clutch time is try to get as many threes up as possible and try to make as many threes. Obviously, I think you should play a little bit smart and try to attack the basket and get 2s. By the way, I do have a video I posted 2 days ago talking about how to complete clutch time fast and easy, so I'll leave that in the link in the description down below of how to actually win the games. This is just talking about the lineups because I talked a little about the lineups in that video, but I want to go more into depth in this video. So at point guard for like a super budgeted team, we are going to go with Steph Curry. Now obviously if you guys have a way better team, obviously use the best team possible. I'll talk about some better teams later in the video. Just for now, we're going to start off with some really budgeted teams just to help you guys out. Another guy from the exact same set that's really good, Buddy Hield. Gonna get a lot of threes up, that is for sure. Now at this position, I want to go for more like a lockdown defender. So we're gonna actually go scoop up AK. I think I still have AK in my team. If not, we could use someone else who's just a good lockdown defender. But AK, yeah, I don't think, is AK a power forward? He may be a power forward. I think AK would be a great position here. He's gonna give us good defense. He can still shoot the ball very well, but he's more of a defender. So I think someone like AK could be really good here. I don't have him though, but if you guys are listening, AK would be a great person to have. Let me see if I have his diamond. I should have his diamond because I'm just gonna put his diamond in there for now and then just tell you guys it's his pink diamond because I definitely recommend running AK. That pink diamond's only like, yeah, so I want you guys to use this pink diamond here. It's only like 15,000 MT, which is just nuts for an AK-47 pink diamond card. So you're gonna have good offense with Steph Curry and Buddy Hield, then spend a little bit of MT on an AK-47 card to get his pink diamond to just give you a bit more defense. And at the power forward position, we're gonna go back with more of a budgety card. I think Josh Smith is fine, honestly. He's gonna provide some more defense, which is nice. He can spread the floor, which is solid. And I think a center we're gonna go after is gonna be DeAndre Ayton. I think a lot of people should have this card. Now, if you guys have free cards, for example, if you have, Reggie Lewis, right, obviously use him. If you guys have grinded for Ray Allen, of course, use him. If you guys have a good, I'm trying to think of some free power forwards. Like if you guys have Devin Booker, use Devin Booker, right? Devin Booker's a great option. I'm just letting you guys know, like if I were not to spend, like I'm not using any really free cards. DeAndre Ayton's a free card, I understand that, but I'm trying to throw in some free cards, but throw in mostly auctionable cards. So this is gonna be the first squad, like super budgety. We got Diamond Steph Curry, we got Diamond Buddy Hield, Pink Diamond AK-47, Diamond Josh Smith, and then Pink Diamond DeAndre Ayton. That's gonna be my first like budgety team. We got good offense with Steph Curry, Buddy Hield, and we got good defense with AK-47 and Josh Smith, but they can still stretch the floor really nice, right? If they're wide open in the corner, they're wide open at the top of the wing, top of the key, they can definitely knock it down. And then DeAndre Ayton is just a good overall center, gonna provide you with good defense, and he's a very good 3-point shooter. So that is squad number 1. So moving into the next team here, this is more, we're gonna start spending a little bit more MT, maybe like a couple, maybe like 30, 40k per player. That's kind of my budget, right? Because you guys should have all these cards if you're like talking about this range of team, right? So I think for the point guard position, I think you could go something simple with just a Kyrie Irving. Honestly, everyone should have this free Kyrie Irving card. He's really good offensively, and he's a free card, so we're gonna save some MT there. At shooting guard, I think everyone should be able to afford Terry Disinger. When we're talking about this price point, he's only about 40k MT, which is just nuts. I'll actually go show you guys that if you don't believe me. Terry is super cheap. He may actually be cheaper than 40,000 MT right now, so let's go find him in the auction house. We can already see one right there for 40,000 MT. So yeah, you guys just saw the first card we looked at was 40,000 MT right here. So that is Terry Disinger, 40,000 MT. It's not budget, but it's definitely cheap enough for this team. Now looking at the small forward position, we're going to go with Pink Diamond Kawhi Leonard, because since his Dark Matter just came out, that means this Pink Diamond price has dropped like crazy. I'll go show you guys his price right now. I think it's around 15 to 20,000 MT. That's what I'm pretty sure it's at right now, which I know is crazy because this card was just at like 70k a week ago. Okay, so he's 45. Someone told me he was 20 KMT, so maybe they were lying a little bit, but 45 KMT, still super cheap. You could probably find one for 40,000 MT, which is pretty cool. Still around the same range I was hoping for. I thought he was like 30 to 40,000 MT, so definitely in our price range. And then the power forward position, we're gonna go with Pink Diamond LeBron. I'm not sure if I have the card, but the Pink Diamond LeBron, not the one from the dynamic ratings, the one from, what's it called? The one from the All-Star set. I'll just go show you guys the card. I think I have this one. So yeah, not this one, but I'll go show you guys which one I'm talking about. So go down to your collection, go to premium, go over to All-Star, and then this LeBron James, right? He's only about maybe 20,000 MT, maybe even a bit cheaper on some days. 20,000 MT right there. 19,000, 19,000. I think he's a very good power forward. He's pretty much his Galaxy Opal, and you can get pretty much his Galaxy Opal, which if you guys look here is going for like a lot of MT. He's like 90% of his Galaxy Opal, and you can get him for 20,000 MT. And for this squad, he's going to provide us with some really good defense and obviously space the floor. So it's going to have this LeBron James there as like a placeholder, but this LeBron James is actually his all-star version. And then for center, I think we're going to go with Kristaps Porzingis. Once again, don't actually have the card just because I was selling some of my cards. Just because I want to make some MT back. So I sold a lot of my players, like my players that actually had value. But Kristaps Porzingis is going to be the center I do recommend. He, once again, only around 40,000 MT, which I think is a very good price point for Kristaps Porzingis. Yeah, you can easily pick up this card for 40,000 MT. He's going to be very good at spacing the floor, which is something that's very nice about clutch time. So just know that our center is Porzingis. So talking about the lineup and why I'm using players where. So Kyrie Irving, he's very good offensively. I think he can score the ball very well. Doesn't have any defense, but that's where Terry Disinger, Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James come into play. They're going to provide us with some really good defense. Terry can still definitely handle the ball. He could be your primary ball handler if you wanted to. Him and Kyrie can definitely score the ball very well. Kawhi Leonard, obviously still one of the best 3&D cards in the game. I know it's his Pink Diamond and then we have his Dark Matter, but his Pink Diamond is still like a top 5, top 10 3&D card in the game. And then Pink Diamond LeBron James, it's like 90% of his Galaxy Opal, and we all know how good that Galaxy Opal card is. Another power forward you could run is going to be Thurl Bailey. Pretty sure I sold him as well. But yeah, Thurl Bailey's a solid option. He's only around 20,000 MT, 25,000 MT for his Galaxy Opal. If you guys manage to get Dan Issel, he's very solid as well. And then for center, I think Kristaps Porzingis is super, super good. If you have a guy like Joel Embiid, of course, you're going to want to run him. If you got the new Marc Gasol, he's solid as well, but I think Porzingis may actually be better than Marc Gasol. So I'm still going to recommend Marc Gasol. So yeah, that's like the second team. It's like 40,000 MT per player. Next team we're going to talk about. So this is like a team I think most people should build afford. The budget team, I think, people are just starting out the game or don't have that much MT, and obviously afford. But I think this team, most people should have most players already on their team. Like you guys probably still have Terry on your team. You guys might still have Kawhi on your team. The Pink Diamond LeBron, Kristaps Porzingis, right? Those are players that can actually play on your squad as well, right? So next we're going to talk about like a more expensive team. It's going to be like 80 to 90k per card. It's not going to be a super crazy team, but like the first point guard is going to be Cade, who is like 100,000 MT. So definitely going to be some expensive players in here. Just going to talk about like an expensive lineup in case people do actually have a lot of MT, because like I said, we talked about budget, we talked about like mid-level. Now I want to talk about a bit more. This card is souped. He's not going for 300,000 MT. If I had to guess, he's about 120 to 130k right now, which is still expensive, but I understand. I still think it's a decent price for how good this Cade Cunningham card is. And obviously you can use these guys on your normal lineup as well. And we're going to keep Terry Disinger in there as well, because Terry still super good. But at the small forward, we are going to go with Scottie Pippen. He's so good, man. This Scottie Pippen card is literally insane. And for only like 60,000 MT, 55,000 MT, I still can't believe how cheap this card actually is. He's literally a top 3 small forward very easily. As you guys can see, there's a lot of cards. I don't want to scroll for too long, but he's easily 60,000 MT, which is definitely a good buy. Even you want to say 65,000 MT, because I haven't seen the 60k one yet, but even for 65, that's still very good price. But I think easily you can find one for 60,000 MT, which is such a good price for a Scottie Pippen card. He is going to be our number 3, right? So far we got Cade, we got Terry, we got Scottie, and then for power forward, I mean, I think it's honestly going to be the same person. Maybe like we could look at a who's I think is a good small, like a Tatum. If you guys have a Tatum, you could definitely run Tatum at the 4. He's definitely solid. But I think honestly running pink diamond LeBron or Opal LeBron is still pretty good for that price range. I think LeBron James is basically his Galaxy Opal, so he's still going to give you what the Galaxy of LeBron James would do. If you guys want to go ahead and pick up a Mobley, he's solid. You guys want to go pick up a Diamond Bull. Diamond Bull is 40,000 MT, so you want to go after him, you definitely can as well. So we'll leave LeBron there for now, and then for center, we're going to go with a guy like Joel Embiid. But let me go check his price, because I haven't checked his price in a while. Pretty sure it's around 150K. It might be a little bit more expensive, so let me just see what Joel Embiid's price is looking like. Yeah, 150K for Joel Embiid, which I know is expensive, so you guys want to use the cheaper center, definitely still use Porzingis. He definitely can be ran, but this is a squad I'd recommend for people who have a good amount of MT, right? Cade's like 120, Terry's 40, Scottie's 60, LeBron's like 20K, and Joel Embiid's 150. So if we do the math, let's say 120 plus this is 100K combined together, so 220K, 240K. So this squad would be about 400,000 MT. And obviously you're saying, well, that's a lot just for clutch time, but this can easily be your starting lineup for your regular squad. So that's why I would recommend picking up some of these cards as well, because then you can use them in unlimited and any other game mode you guys do play. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, comment down your clutch time teams in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.